In this video, we're diving into uMobix, a parental control app that's been making waves for its powerful features and ease of use. If you've been looking for a way to keep track of your kids' online activities, or you're just curious about what this app can do, stick around because I'm going to cover everything. And hey, if you want to check it out for yourself, you can get started with uMobix using the link in the description. It's a great way to support the channel and take control of your family's online safety. So, let's start with the basics. What is uMobix? In a nutshell, it's a monitoring app designed to give parents insight into what their kids are doing on their devices. Whether it's their phone, tablet, or even their social media accounts, uMobix lets you see things like their browsing history, call logs, messages, and even live GPS location. It's marketed as a parental control app, but honestly, it's so feature-packed that it feels like having a digital guardian watching over everything. The app works on both Android and iOS devices, and the setup is surprisingly simple. Once you've subscribed, you'll get detailed instructions on how to install the app on your child's device. For Android, you'll need physical access to the phone for a quick setup. For iOS, it works through iCloud credentials, so as long as you have access to those, you're good to go. The installation process is straightforward, and the app runs discreetly in the background, so your child won't even notice it's there. Now, let's talk about the features because this is where uMobix really stands out. First up, you've got the call and message tracking. This is one of the core features and probably one of the most important for parents. You can see a log of all incoming and outgoing calls, including details like the caller's name, phone number, and the duration of the call. The same goes for text messages. You can read every message sent and received, even if your child deletes them. It's like having a backup of their communication. But uMobix doesn't stop there. It also gives you access to social media monitoring. This is huge because, let's face it, most kids spend a ton of time on apps like Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, and Facebook. With uMobix, you can see their activity on these platforms, including messages, posts, and even private chats. It's not just about spying, it's about making sure they're safe and not engaging with anything harmful. Another big feature is browser history tracking. You can see every website your child visits, even if they're using private or incognito mode. This is especially useful for spotting any red flags, like access to inappropriate content or time spent on distracting websites during homework hours. And if you want to take things a step further, uMobix also lets you block websites directly from your dashboard. It's a great way to create a safe online environment for your kids. Then there's the GPS tracking feature. This allows you to see your child's real-time location on a map, so you'll always know where they are. It's perfect for keeping tabs on them when they're out with friends or on their way to school. You can even set up geofencing alerts, so if they leave a certain area or enter a restricted zone, you'll get a notification right away. One of the more advanced features is screen recording. Yes, you can actually see a live feed of what's happening on your child's screen. This might sound intense, but it's a game changer if you're trying to figure out how they're using their apps, or if they're engaged in risky behavior. Combine that with keylogging, and you've got full visibility into their digital life. Keylogging captures every keystroke made on the device, so you can see things like passwords, search queries, and messages they type out, but don't send. uMobix also provides app usage tracking, letting you see how much time your child spends on different apps. If you notice they're spending way too much time on games or social media, you can remotely restrict access to those apps through the uMobix dashboard. It's a great way to encourage healthier screen habits. Alright, let's move on to the pros and cons. Starting with the pros, the feature set is incredibly comprehensive. From social media monitoring to GPS tracking and even screen recording, uMobix offers way more than most parental control apps. The interface is clean and user-friendly, making it easy to navigate even if you're not super tech-savvy. The real-time updates are another big win. Some apps take hours to sync data, but uMobix keeps you up to date almost instantly. Now, for the cons. One of the main drawbacks is that you need physical access to install the app on Android devices. This isn't a problem if you're setting it up on your child's phone, but it could be inconvenient if they're not nearby. For iOS users, the app relies on iCloud credentials, so if you don't have those, you're out of luck. Another downside is the pricing. uMobix isn't the cheapest option out there. Plans start at around $30 per month, but you can save by opting for longer subscriptions. Still, for what it offers, it's a solid investment. Another potential downside is the ethical debate around monitoring your child's device. Some parents might feel uncomfortable with the level of access uMobix provides. My take? It all comes down to how you use it. If you're open with your child about why you're monitoring their activity and focus on their safety, it can be a valuable tool. But if you're using it to micromanage every aspect of their life, it might create trust issues. So, who is uMobix for? It's ideal for parents who want to stay informed and proactive about their kids' online behavior. If you're worried about things like cyberbullying, inappropriate content, or even who your child is talking to, uMobix gives you the tools to address those concerns. It's also a great option for parents of teens who are starting to get more independence but still need some level of oversight. Before we wrap up, let's talk about pricing a bit more. uMobix offers several plans, so you can choose what works best for you. The monthly plan costs around $30, which is on the higher side, but you can save quite a bit if you go for a 3-month or annual plan. The 3-month plan is about $60, and the annual plan comes to roughly $150, making it the most cost-effective option if you're planning to use it long-term. To get the most out of uMobix, here are a few tips. First, make sure you explore all the features. The app has so many tools that it's easy to overlook some of them. Second, use the dashboard regularly to stay updated on your child's activity. And finally, set boundaries with your child. Let them know why you're using the app and focus on safety rather than control. That's my full review of uMobix. If you're looking for a powerful parental control app that goes above and beyond, it's definitely worth considering. And remember, you can get started with uMobix using the link in the description. It helps support the channel and gives you access to one of the most comprehensive monitoring tools out there. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you've tried uMobix or if there's another app you'd recommend. Catch you in the next video.